Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out my channel. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, please go ahead and click subscribe. If you've visited before and have not yet subscribed, could you do me the favor and do that? Today's topic, pretty controversial. We're going to be talking about this whole takeover culture that seems to have taken over Atlanta. It just seems, maybe I wasn't paying attention to this before, but it just seems that since the pandemic brought on by COVID, that almost every night or every weekend, the news here in Atlanta is kind of saturated with stories of, cars shutting down highways or shutting down roadways and doing burnouts and road races and all that stuff.
We just got new numbers released from over the weekend. 44 arrests, 114 citations, 29 vehicles impounded, and 4 firearms recovered.
The city of Atlanta, where a lot of these activities have been taking place, have been trying to find ways to kind of address this, what they call a public safety epidemic in itself. There have been instances of accidents where pedestrians or people in cars who going about their business got into accidents with people involved in these takeovers, so to speak, or road races.
One case even turned deadly. A trooper in October spotted 2 speeding cars on 75. One driver got off the interstate and hit 3 cars on 10th Street.
And the city has decided to come up with a number of different ways to address this problem. Among the policy changes discussed is to fine people who show up to watch these events, ticket them as well as the drivers, keeping people in the jails over the weekends, etc., to try to kind of discourage, people from participating in and for attending these type of events. Now, in my opinion, it just seems as if a lot of these activities are failing, and I think a lot of them will fail because the people who put on these events, who participate in these events and go to these events, are not going to respond to the logic of law enforcement. These people get a lot of thrill in taunting the cops. They shut down these roadways and put on these performances specifically to attract the cops, just so that they can then run and create their own spectacle. It's unfortunate that members of the public end up getting caught up in a lot of these activities, and additionally, the penalties and the fines and everything else that the city is levying against a lot of these folks probably just don't seem to do much. So will the city of Atlanta ever find a way out of this situation? I don't know. They've come up with ideas of, maybe if they set up like a separate site where people can go and do organized events, maybe that would help. I would say that's not going to help. Again, the thrill for a lot of the guys who participate in these type of events is being able to taunt law enforcement, engage them, create a public spectacle, get eyeballs from the media. And as long as they have those avenues to getting attention, this is going to continue. So anyway, thanks. That's my few cents on this topic, and see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.